Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. We are receiving news that the company of Joho's family is being removed from clearing the cargo in coast. As you know that HassanJoho has been not in politics since he handed over to the current governor of Mombasa County. But again, when you look at the question that Kenyans themselves, where was HassanJoho? In simple terms, I remember very well in this channel, I analyzed a video, the reason why Joho was not coming out to appear in the politics of Azimio with one main reason. I know some people came out saying that HassanJoho was sick, HassanJoho was in US, HassanJoho was not feeling well. But the reality was that HassanJoho never wanted to associate himself with the politics of opposition, as it was already a threat for him that in any case he was going to associate himself with the politics of opposition as he knew, he was going to be denied that his company to clear the cargo in Mombasa. As you know, the directives came out as South Sudan came out recommending Kenya to use the HassanJoho's company and family to continue clearing the cargo in the port. But again, the reason behind why HassanJoho never came out being in active politics of Azimio, it is because the main reason, it is because he never wanted William Ruto's government to come out overthrow the company that is associated with his family that was making billions of money there. But as we speak now, is that we are being told that now henceforth the state, or rather the government, has come out to name several companies that are going to do the same job that Joho's company has been doing for several years. As this is just to break the monopoly that HassanJoho's company and family is the main company that has been always doing this. They want to break this monopoly by effectively advertising and also giving other companies. And this is other companies that has been named. They have already been advertised. But what next for the HassanJoho's company that is called HassanJoho's Family Farm Autoport Freight Terminals Ltd, which has been handling goods headed to South Sudan? This was recommended by South Sudan, a letter that was written to the government of the day. I think the letter was last December, last year, where the letter was addressing that the government of William Ruto was not to interfere with the company of HassanJoho's family, that is Auto Freight Terminal Ltd. But after that, recently, or rather today, in a letter dated 25th, Transport Principal Secretary Mohammed Daha also said that cargo destined for South Sudan can be handled by any Kenya Revenue Authority Customs bonded warehouse. And this is whatever he was saying. We have noted the communication that the government of South Sudan has further authorized several clearing agencies to clear and forward transit cargo for South Africa. We reiterate the same message that importers, cargo owners from South Sudan are free to choose any KRA customs approved facility, and the government of Kenya cannot direct any party on matters relating to selection of any clearing agency. That was something that we were being told today. And he is saying that we still recommend that our partner states choose those approved facilities which are served by the standard gauge railway and matter gauge railway, since rail transport is safe and efficient. That was the statement from South Sudan. Now, when you look at the same thing that is happening, HassanJoho was not appearing in politics, or rather in Azimio, because he was fearing and afraid of being snatched this duty. So are you sure that HassanJoho is going to come back in the politics? Are you sure? I'm sure HassanJoho is likely to come back in the politics of Azimio. And the reason behind it is that now he doesn't endanger his company, as other companies are also going to play the same role that the Joho's family company had been playing that role for a long period of time. So this is just to break a monopoly where it is only one company that is clearing these goods heading to South Sudan. But again, are you seeing a kind of Joho losing this battle? Because it has been that it is the Joho's family company that has been doing for this, making billions of money yearly. Billions of money. So to break this monopoly, it also is good to give some other individuals or other agencies to clear these goods heading to South Sudan. But something that I want to say again, I know he was terrified, and what he was told, that in any case he wanted not to associate himself with Azimio, then it was safer for him. In any case, he was going to accept not to associate himself with the Azimio. But again, initially, there was a certain meeting that was in between Raila Odinga, HassanJoho, and Junet Mohammed. We never knew what these people came out discussing. But what came into my mind was that, like Junet Mohammed, HassanJoho, these people have their companies, and their companies are related with the government of the day. So if they will always be seen frequently dealing with the opposition politics, you know how ruthless is the Kenya Kwanza government. They will come after you, they will paint a bad picture of you, and you lose it big. And that is why few individuals in Azimio, they are not willing to come out to be part and parcel when it comes to the fight and struggle of Azimio. But what they are doing is absolutely, they're just cooling down because they are panicked, they are afraid, they don't know what to do, because in any case they're going to be so active when it comes to the politics of Azimio. It is going to be so difficult for them to have their companies partnering with the Kenya Kwanza, because when you look at even the decisions of the port, it is the government that always controls most of part of the port. Because you saw even when they came out selecting the new chair of, I think, the new director general of the port, and you saw whatever came into their mind of some individuals as they panicked, because the government of the day is there, and whatever they were doing was to safeguard their interest. And at the same time the government is safeguarding their interest, there was a possibility of those companies that were working in previous regime and they were favored, or rather they were given genuinely to work, like the HassanJoho's family company, to clear the goods heading to South Sudan. I think they could have come out to remove them. This is something that we know. So there is a possibility of HassanJoho now coming back to the politics, because my reason and main one is that now he has been snatched, or rather he has been kicked out by his companies, that it is not him and it is not him alone. They have come out to break this monopoly. So there are other companies that will come out to clear the goods heading to South Sudan. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye.